Okay, Jack, as I watched your film, you can see I can't draw when I have split screen, but if you watch your front foot relative to the net, you can see how your stride is backwards. I would really recommend that you start with your feet closer together and try to gain ground with your stride and get into the ground with your stride. Because as we are stepping backwards, again, look at your foot relative to the net. See where it starts? See that movement there? And as we get that movement back, we can see the weight flop forward onto our front side. As we watch Christian Walker on the left side, you can see how he is continuing to gain ground, continuing to gain ground, continuing to gain ground and get into the ground, where you have your step going back and your weight sliding forward. Now, as you look at the difference in how the weight is distributed in your lower half between you and Walker, you can see just by looking at Walker's back leg how all his hips are still loaded. He hasn't transferred the weight forward like you have. And as you're coming down heavy, you can see that your first movement is with your arms coming out. Whereas Walker, as his heel hits the ground, he immediately, staring at his belt buckle and his back elbow, he gets that turn and the back elbow comes out independent of his hands. Whereas as we get our foot going backwards and weight flop, we get our arms moving first. Again, we see Walker reach, immediately engages lower half, back elbow work independent, and you can see how he's generated that stretch. Now, as a result, our arms get in front, and we can see how we are coming up and around. I can't draw a split, but look at your chin relative to the net, and you can see how your chin comes up. Walker, because he gets that good first movement there, again, immediate hip engagement, back elbow working independent of the hands, and you can see how his hip turn has come through without the bat coming out of the slot. Now that pulls the bat out of the slot. Look how stacked up he is, and he's able to take his hands in a straight line to the ball and stay down through extension.